first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as we get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for split 2 with a great start from the front runners and the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old race and through one already. Davis and Felipe wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Dowling. And the road was finally at the funnel leading as well. Phase there, Katakazinas.
Yes, he did.
Labouring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 70 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. We're not going to stop. Shane Rackley fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stonefit on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dogs and Warboys leading cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say it, Sinka. I think it was off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punches straight into the wall on the left hand.
Tonight we are at Long Beach for a super sprint of the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. It is going to be an absolute cracker. If it's not cracking on the cars, it will be cracking on the walls, because the cars will be out there at full force. 40 cars fighting out for some critical points from pros, pro-ams and ams all the way up and down the field. We are going to have a quick look at the ladder, to show you where all the drivers are at tonight for this magnificent event. And we've got the AMs. Ash Glover is up there at 64 points, 21 points ahead of Wayne Edwards from Webb Racing. Brad Dines, the privateer, and it's not to say privateer, Brad Dines is Dines Tune, is in third place, a further 7 points behind, followed by Greggy Johnson from Team Greg, Shane Mueller from Mueller Performance, Dave Bowman from Team Pear-Shaped Racing, Brad Anderson from Team SRW Motorsports, Mark Snow from the SLM Academy, and David Simmons from the Waipai Pool Racing. In the Pro-Ams, there's a lot more, mind you, there, but we've only fit what can fit. Here we are, the Pro-Ams, 129 points, 21 points ahead of Chris Tomlin. Thomas Sonny Cena from the SLM Motorsports team is up there in the top spot. Critical points, is going to be fighting it like crazy with Chris Tomlin tonight from LCR Esports, followed by Mitch Weil from the Koala Cartel. He was only 3 points behind Tomlin. So lots of points to be won still, and lots of fun to be had between these lads for the rest of the season. Cam Hardwick from SLM Academy in fourth. Philip Humble from Northwind Motorsports in fifth. Max Donnelly from NZ Racing TKR in sixth place. Elliot D from Team Pear-Shaped Racing in seventh. Josh D King from Team SRW Motorsports, followed by in ninth place Gabriel Souza, who's currently a privateer on 51 points. Followed then in 10th, Daniel Stones, Lachlan Browning, Russell Gander, Jacob McIntyre, Ryan Price, Kev Wakefield, Mark Cochran, and my little brother Dean Sinkovich in 17th place, who is not racing this season, so that's probably why he's got 0 points. Let's have a look at the pros at the pointy, and these boys have been putting on a spectacular show, just like the other classes, and there's a full 20 of them. Kyle Ridley has got a slim lead of 4 points up against Mitch Noble from Sim Racing Brotherhood, a further 4 points behind. Noah Ketcher, newcomer to the series from NZ TKR Racing, a further 1 point behind. Sean Doyle from SLM Motorsports, 4 behind on equal points with James Doyle. That top 5 actually go to Kyle Lavery from Team SRW, is only it's a slender thing of about, 69 points. 11 points between them. It's ridiculous. A further 6 points behind is Callum Hodgkinson from OPR. Dougie Gowan's another 6 behind that. Brent Wassell from Axiom Racing. Thomas Cooley, Koala Cartel in 10th. Greggy Cook from Project 36, 11th. Danny Bartouche from the Lone Wolf Sim Sports. Check out his new logo. It's pretty killer in 12th place. Daniel J. Byrne from Carling Motorsports in 13th. Trev Mortimer, Rogue Racing in 15th. David Gallo from Carling Motorsports in 16th. Josh Nowak from Swift Racing in 17th. Ray Oliver, SLM Motorsports in 18th. Brandon Levin, Team SW 19th. And Stevie Daniels Jr., the Pro-Am winner from Season 1 in 20th place. Let's bring it all in. The boys are out there just about to start qualifying, and Mr. Watson is beside me here, mate. How you doing, Mr. Watson? And what's your thoughts on Long Beach with these boys out there?
Oh, what's there to be said about Long Beach that hasn't already been said by me a couple weeks ago for the V8 Supercars on Tuesday season opener? It's funny that we've gotten this track twice in the span of 3 weeks in both series, but yeah, me being the chaos gremlin that I am, learn the turn 1 wall. We get to see that multiple times because this is a super sprint night. Oh boy. And you also have, of course, the power increase, which is already making these cars drive a lot tougher on a track that is about as tough as you can get. Now again, you have a lot more room to work with these cars being smaller than the V8s, but it really doesn't make this track any less daunting than what it already is. And again, this is going to be a tough qualifying effort, just trying to get a clean lap in. We've said it a million times. The slightest little hiccup, slightest little mistake will completely invalidate your lap. Just the slightest little tick of the wall, and all your hard work goes up in smoke. So it's down to being able to get a good banker lap in, and then just absolutely having the cojones to just do a phenomenal balls to the wall, no cares given lap, and hope everything sticks. And you're gonna need that lap because it's not gonna be easy to pass. So
100%, mate. Couldn't have put it better myself. The only bit I was a bit unsure about, you said banker lap, yeah?
yes.
Yes, good. Just wanted to be clear on that point. The boys are out there setting some time.
What word would you think I used? I have an idea, but I don't know how that would be applicable.
Just wanted to make it clear in case someone misunderstood the accent. It was a banker lap, not wank.
What kind of accent do you think I have? Sir, I'm from California. We have no accent.
You sound like a South Australian, maybe. No offense to the South Australians out there, but the boys are out there setting some cracking times already. We've got a few boys you can see on the purples when it comes up to that point. I think my screen's just gone a bit big on that one down the bottom, but we'll get that sorted for you. The at the top of the Pinnacle at the moment, we've got all the boys coming round, but no one's quite completed them yet. There's got about a sector left in some of them coming through now, so we're going to see the first few laps. Looks like Cook's done his it's into 4 sectors now. Cookie's done his 4th centre. He's at the top at the moment, so he's sitting in the 129.156. That's our early doors on the walls, and they'll come through slowly now as they're starting to come past. Ridley second, James Doyle going straight to the top, mate. Where do we expect him to be? I'm just wondering who's brought the scones and cups and tea and cups for the picnic we're going to have in corner 1, lap 1 at the fountain.
Absolutely, and see if anyone can park on the flowers right there. And also, I don't know why, but that original camera angle you were using on your monitor, Steve, with the super zoomed in, don't worry guys, I can see everything, was cracking me up to no end. Oh god, that's some Fox level camera work right there. Chef's kiss.
You gotta love it, super zoom, especially when the lower camera, the cars are bigger than the main screen. But if you're out there and you're enjoying it, there's already 12 people in. People have got in early tonight. They're already waiting and knocking on the door for the doors to open, and we've opened them. Come running in, please, and have a look at this race. Like, subscribe, hit the notification button, send it to all your mates and family and friends to come and watch, because tonight is going to be a rip terror, and there's no other way to describe it. It's just going to be phenomenal. 40 cars on track, and 3 classes fighting for some critical points, as you saw in those ladders. The ladders are very, very close, Mr. Watson. You've seen the top 10 in the pros. They've been sharing the points over the last few weeks, big time.
Yeah, and some already have basically kind of used their drop week. Obviously, Kitcher going from winning week 1 to basically going from the penthouse to the outhouse. He's already used his drop week, so he's basically got to be as damn near flawless as you can get at this point to keep connected with everyone, because you know the mistakes are not going to be plentiful from the competition around him. Like, you can't bank on either the Kyles making a mistake, Gowans, and Mitchie Noble having a phenomenal start to the season, right there holding on to a phenomenal P2. So you gotta factor him into everything too, and that's the problem with this being such a wild card circuit, as well as, again, super sprint. So no matter what, you're gonna have some overtaking to do at some point tonight, and you're gonna have to put yourself in some precarious positions against your better judgment. Even if it's a good pass, any pass here is almost against your better judgment, it feels like.
I think every every season we seem to have someone that drives out of their class and has an absolute crack this season. We saw in the V8s, it was Jacob Trainer really driving like crazy and really battled the title all the way to the end. So every series we get someone that's popping up. Looks like Mitchy Nova might be that one for this series at the moment. My Lavery is having a bit of a rough trot coming through. Brandon Levin, a bit of bad luck as well coming through. The Carling boys as well. So some amazing one-lap pace, but so much bad luck in the race itself. They have been struggling with just getting clean laps in, and we're not being involved as bystanders in incidents as well, and maybe incidents with other cars at the times too. So probably more so on driver 808, Daniel Byrne. He's had probably more bad luck than Davey Gallo has. But yeah, it's good to see them with a bit of pace, but it's got to put it together now.
Yeah, start of the season hasn't been so kind to driver Bob.
No, not at all. Not at all. It hasn't been kind to a lot of people, actually, but people are settling in. We've got a lot of new drivers as well, and some of those new drivers are actually floating to the top of the surface with some amazing driving. So, Dougie Gowan's got himself third sector purples at the moment, so you can see it coming through. He's just crossed the line. Where has he come out? He was in fifth. He is remaining in fifth by the look of it. No. He is up into second place. Wow, that took a bit of time to come across and press. Lavery has come around a corner and there's a slow car coming through there, and he's tagged the rear end of it with the side of his car by the look of it. It looked like his car slid into him, or that car had stopped. I'm not sure. We'll have to have a look at that if we can. I'm not sure who it was, but I think it might have been teammates actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but get used to that because we're probably going to see that a couple times tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to say the least. Here he is, he's coming out for another run. Who's that in front of him at the moment? Is that a Wakefield? Yes, it possibly could be. He looks like he's driving in one of his old colours. No, it wasn't Wakefield. It is... So Kev's just called in impeding, I think.
Yeah, speaking of Wakefield.
Yeah, Kevin just called in. I think it was someone got in his way. So I'm not sure how that all transpired. I didn't quite see it at the time. I was just shifting through screens. Ray Oliver's got himself a third sector green. Brandon Levin first and second sector at the moment. Brad Dines second and third. Thomas Sunny Cena's improving. 3 greens at the moment too. So green is an improvement. Purple is fastest outright. Green is fastest of your own laps. An improvement. And papaya is no improvement. Improvement. Is that a word?
No improvement for papaya.
No papaya. Steph Picola is just calling something in as she's completed a nice green line all the way through to get herself up some times. Let's see if we can get Steph Picola to start smashing these AM boys and start getting some points on the board. Field is looking amazing.
Hopefully she doesn't break the papaya rules.
Yes, the papaya rules. We'll see them not this week, but next week we're racing, I think, in Formula One. If I'm not wrong.
Yes, it's Canada. Not
Ooh,
Monaco.
Canada.
Like how, yeah, not Monaco like how it always, or seemingly how it always is on Memorial Day.
Yes, this is true.
Slightly
They've changed that around a bit.
Yeah.
You need to move the qualifying timing overlays to the bigger screen. Yeah, I wish we could, mate, but we can't. we are doing what we can with it. It's because the other system doesn't have it. We have got a workaround. We're going to try next week, but yeah, beggars can't be choosers at the moment. ATVO has its limitations, and I'm using SDK, so it kind of combines together so we can at least get something. If you've got a smart TV, you can zoom it into the bottom right corner. But here we go. Yeah, There's Wayne Edwards is got himself some green, so he's improving on his lap. Mitchy Noble's all papayas at the moment, so you can see that coming through. But we've got 3 and a bit minutes left at the moment. And we have got, at the moment, James Doyle up the top end from the Koala Cartel, Dougie Gowans from SLM, Greggy Cook, Project 36. Cookie might be our improver for the season. I've seen some good pace out of him in the last few rounds. Mitchy Noble, Sean Doyle, Kyle Lavery, Daniel Byrne, Brandon Levin, Davey Gallo round out the top 10 at this point. Don't forget this race is 3 20-minute heats. With all these walls around it, there will be a top 10 reversal in the second heat based on the finishing results for the first heat, and then the third heat will go down to a 5-position reversal coming through there. Ridley in the bottom screen is tearing it up at the moment. He's really bouncing that car through, just missing the wall as he comes through. Here comes Brandon Levin behind him as well. No, he's actually forward on him. A couple of corners coming to the last hairpin. This is going to be a tricky one in these cars because you need to maintain momentum with these cars, because when you drop down too slower pace, they're really hard to get up and running again to make it down that straight. So anyone who can take that hairpin at a great pace and momentum through will get a nice sprint down the very end of this long straight.
Yeah, and draft wasn't that big of a deal with the V8s, but it's going to be a lot more of a thing with these cars. So turn 1 is going to be one heck of a hot spot. I think we're going to see a lot more sends this time around than what we saw. Oh, no! That's not going to help.
No. That looked like it got a bit messy. I haven't heard no one call that in yet, but we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, thankfully David did a fantastic job holding on to that car, giving at least enough room for everyone to get their laps in and not hit him to avoid that good old pit lane start.
Yep. Just look after the mics for a second, mate. I'm just going to punish some animals.
Well, that sounds ominous. Anyways, looking at Gray Cook, who's pulling it off. I can see too many laps right now. Obviously, we are 45 seconds left in qualifying, which means, as everyone's already familiar with, once the countdown ends on a super sprint qualifying session, that's it. So if you're not able to get the lap completed here within 30 seconds, you are out of luck, and it looks like Hardwick's going to be able to do that. It's like he's tracking a little bit of green here.
Yep, looking like it. 12 seconds to go before the hammer falls. And it's not Thor's hammer, but I tell you what, it will be a hammer. Lavery, the only one out on track still out of the top 10. He's coming across the line. Will he improve? He's currently in 6th place. Oh, I don't think he actually made it over the line. It cut right before he got to the finish line then. So his time would stand from what he previously did. Oh, pit lane starts. 188.
Lavery.
56. And there was a 70-something. So I'm not sure who they were, who the last one was, but yeah, there was, I think it was 73, if I'm not wrong. Could be wrong, but it could not be wrong. Maybe we'll see. But ladies and gents, let's have a look at the boards. We've got a few cars starting from the pit lane tonight for impeding during the process of qualifying. 15 minutes of it, and there is 40-odd cars on track, so no doubt something like that would happen on a night like tonight. All pros for the top 10. No AMs have popped in there, but James Doyle and Dougie Gowans have got the front row. Doyle sitting there with the fastest lap of the night, getting pole position. In the second row, we've got Greggy Cook from Project 36 and Kyle Ridley from the SLM Academy, followed by then we have Mitchy Noble from Sim Racing Brotherhood and Kyle Lavery from Team SRW Motorsports in In the 4th row, Daniel Byrne and from Carling Motorsports and Sean Doyle from the SLM Academy. In the 5th row, Davey Gallo from the Carling Motorsports team and Brandon Levin from Team SRW Motorsports. Coming through, you see the top right-hand side, car 56, 188 and 73 for impeding. We'll have a pit lane start. In the 6th row, Trev Mortimer from Rogue Racing is beside Thomas Cena from the SLM Motorsports team. Ray Oliver from the SLM Motorsports team in 7th row with Noah Ketcher from NZTKR Racing. Callum Hodgkinson and Cam Hardwick in the 8th row. In the 9th row, Ash Glover from Rogue Racing and Harrison Rayner from Rayner Motorsports. In the 10th row, Elliot D from Team Pear-Shaped Racing is beside Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports. We switch across to the 11th row. We got Philip Humbley, Pro-Am from Northwind Motorsports, beside his teammate Russell Gander from Northwind Motorsports. In the 12th row, Mark Snow from the SLM Academy, beside Brad Dines from Dines Tune. And in the 13th row, Gabriel Souza, Privateer, beside Stevie Daniels from LCR Esports. In the 14th row, Wayne Edwards from Web Sim Racing is beside Max Donnelly from NZRTKR Racing. And in the 15th row, Ryan Price, Privateer, beside Daniel Stone from Northwind Motorsports. In the 16th row, we've got Greggy Johnson, the OG for Team Greg Racing, beside Brad Anderson from Team SRW Motorsports. In the mouth is gone dry. In the 17th row, Kevin Wakefield from LCR Esports, beside Sam McCall, the Privateer, followed then by Davey Simmons and Stephanie Piccoli in the 18th row. And 19th row on his lonesome is Shane Newens from Mueller Racing. Looks like Daddy Bartouche did not set a time, so he would probably drop in there. Race controls tonight, director is Greg Barber, and his race steward with him tonight is Matty Keane, the newly appointed daddy of 4 girls now. But ladies and gents, here we are getting ready for the first of 3 heats of the Warren & Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. The lights are green, green, green. We are off and running. Can you see these boys go? James Doyle, Dougie Gowans, Greggy Cook, Kyle Lavery, all the way through. Everyone has got through really nice and clean as they're coming across the track. You can see that they're all going to come to this bottleneck. A couple are going 2 wide, 3 wide. Looks like Ridley's in there. Beside Doyle now. Doyle on the inside line. Oh, he just missed the car rotating around. Looks like it's the Carling or Daniel Byrne's gone round. There's more damage that's been done. I'm not sure if Daniel Byrne there rotated or whether he rotated on his own. So we'll get a chance to have a look at that and unpack that in a few minutes. Miller Sports, P6 to P1, conversation's easy. There you go. Way these boys are driving at the moment. Greggy Cook is having a look there on Doyle. Doyle on inside line down the back straight as we are coming through to the back S's. They call it the Aqua Way. No, it's not. That's called 9, 10 and 11. As they're coming through. Oh, a little bit of touch there. Cookie's managed to keep it going. We've got the Carling car there of Daniel Byrne that's going around. Maybe that was Gallo that went around before. Well, don't know which one, but we'll see it at some point as these boys come around for the first lap. There you go. Mr. Watson confirms it was Gallo coming through and getting munted either from behind or he did it on his own. We're not too sure at this point. But Noah Kitchen on the bottom screen. We saw a bit of pace with him last week, so not continuing it this week through by the look of it at this point.
Yeah, that was a rough start for a lot of top contenders right there. Saw Hodgkinson collected and all that as well. And that's unfortunate for Callan because he was kind of up towards the front of the points as well.
Yeah, Gowans is another one. Cole Ridley. James, no, that's my SDK. Just ignore me. My SDK is telling me the top 5 are all been in an accident, but it's not true. It's all lies. Hardwick has crashed by the look of it. Oh, Kev Wake. No, what? 33. Oh, there's a 0, 3, 3 and a 33. Well, we've got to watch that tonight because that could get us in trouble. 33, Daniel Stone. He's in... stuck. I can't even see him where he is right now. Where is he?
Oh, safety car. Oh, we got another car going. Is that? That's a replay.
Oh, look at this. Why couldn't I see that Daniel Stone's car? That was weird. All camera angles is not showing him. Very, very weird. He must have been in a really weird pocket that he was caught there. Well, safety car has come out, ladies and gents. Rayner is in P11, is awesome. Would be stoked to see him in the top 10. Here we go. Oh, that didn't last very long. I didn't even get a chance to get super excited, mate.
I know.
Everyone got their sandwiches out and their picnic chairs at the fountain.
Oh man, couldn't believe that though. Wasn't quite expecting the calamities to happen so quick.
I reckon, Cobes, we can unpack the first incident and let's have a look at the and this final one as well that's caused the safety car while these boys go around, because they've got a bit of catching up to do. Fair few people coming through the field as they come now. Yep, we've got Gander's got himself a new livery from the North Wind. You can see that at the moment. They've got new colours. I think his car was all black last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a new one out there. Dougie Gowans is gone on with the new livery as well. Oh, there it is there. Look at that.
Yeah, I think, yeah, they were 3 wide right as they got to where Gallo was turned around and just nowhere to go for any of them.
Look at that. Oh, so it looks like, was that Gallo?
Oh.
Did he get helped? Did he get helped through there?
I can't tell.
This. Oh, I can't see. It's too much going on. Too much going on. Oh, it looks like he might have spinned on his head. Just take it back a fraction. Just reverse if you can. Because that, you'll see. All right, there he is at the front. Has he... Go back. It looks like he might have rotated on his own. All right, let's have a look. Here he is on his... Yeah, it looks like he's gone around on his own. He just gassed it. He has. He's gassed it around on his own there. And looks like Mitch Noble's just missed him. But then the guys trying to avoid that contact have gone straight into poor Callum Hodgkinson. And the boys have gone crazy. Can I join back? I'm not sure. Pulled into the pits and my game crashed. Yeah, of course you can, man. Of course you can. As long as you've registered for the race before qualifying, you can enter the race at any time the race comes back in. But if your system has crashed, hope you're listening, if your system has crashed and you have left the session and coming back in, you need to let race control know that you're back and that can you rejoin. If you're, just let them know, car whatever, system crashed, I'm back, can I rejoin? And they will give you the nod for rejoining, and then you can go in. But if your system doesn't come back to the next heat, you can always start the next heat as well. So that's totally up to you. Bit of housekeeping on the comms. Safety car is coming in, ladies and gents. Here we go. All right, we've got 13 minutes left, Mr. Watson.
Yeah, and lost on all the chaos. James Doyle had kind of a nightmare start. Started on pole, P4.
Yeah, it's been a big mix at the moment. Big mix. So we are live now, ladies and gents. We've got Dougie Gowans leading them out. I don't know how Dougie ended up there. I guess he was second on pole, so he went through. He's past his teammate Ridley. He's got Ridley behind him at the moment. He's got Grandpa on his number plate. Let's see who's going to get the best exit coming down this. Greggy Cook is going. He hasn't put the pedal down yet. He hasn't put it down. He can take it all the way to the start-finish line, which is right there, and then fang it. He's done that. It can disadvantage him a bit because the boys at the back are going to pick up paces in the very early part and catch up a little bit. But let's see how Gowans goes here. He's got his teammate all over the back of him. He's sniffing his number plates, and Cookie's waiting for something to go wrong. James Doyle is there with Daniel Byrne and Sean Doyle. Brandon Levin in 7th, Mortimer in 8th, Cena 9th, And Mr. Rayner has got himself up into 10th place. Looks like the lead Pro-Am is Thomas Sonny Cena, and the lead amateur is Ash Glover. Glover has got a fair few places to the head of Dines there too.
Oh, James Doyle has pulled over. I think he might have got a slowdown.
Maybe. You can see him on the bottom screen right now. Yes, he has got to slow down. It looks like he's trying to get himself back into the race, and he has. He's filtered straight into behind Trev Mortimer coming through there. So the boys are keeping him honest, that's for sure. Cars are sounding pretty nice and noisy out there. Evening, Laura. For some reason, Dougie Gowan's livery on the main screen is different to mine on the bottom screen. And I've updated my trading paint, so I might just hit it a Control R right now to see if that'll do anything. It does one thing, it does that. We don't want to do that.
Oh, we got a car around in the hairpin. I think it's Sean Doyle.
Mr. Doyle.
Whoa.
Oh, we've got a blue flag call as well.
Is...
You might want to get rid of my screen at the moment, Noobs.
Oh no! Oh no! That could have been bad. Oh no! Oh.
There it is. It's gone. Sorry, I had the old timing tower appear on the bottom screen for a bit then, and it was going to confuse the situation a bit. Geez, I'm a total professional today.
But yeah, speaking of that paint for gallons, appreciate that it's kind of a light blue there in the center instead of black, so the doofus color commentator won't get him mixed up with Mitchie Noble every lap. It looks nice. I really like the spec map on it too. Like, you can see the shine as he goes by. Look at that. That is sick.
Yeah, looking very, very good. I'm going to keep him off my camera, leave him on yours, because it's not letting me do it. What did Noble get the penalty for? I'm not sure, man. I think
So,
he got a penalty from iRacing, I think.
Yeah, he got a slowdown that apparently he wasn't able to clear in time because of the safety car, if I heard that correctly. So they cleared it and gave him a normal black flag to serve.
Yeah, but then he has all his options on. When you leave all your options on in your pit lane, like fuel and tyres and everything like that, it increases your penalty by whatever seconds that would normally take. So he's left them all on. So it went from 41 to 51.
Well, in theory, since he was given a black flag from race control, it should just be a drive-through. Meanwhile, I think Daniel Byrne has absolutely killed his car. Oh, we got another car around in the Falcon.
Oh, yeah, one of the Dines. Yeah, one of the Dines. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a time penalty that he's got to serve through the pits. It will still automatically increase if you leave all your options on. The boys did a whole hour of testing a couple of months ago on that, because it came out of nowhere when one of the updates came through from iRacing. So they can't control it. They can they'll give him a 41, and iRacing will just increase it to whatever it is. Gowans is doing well. He's getting great exit out of this corner. These top three are clearing nicely. We've got a couple of cars towing at the moment. So who is it? We've got Edwards, Byrne. Car 82 now come cresting a tow as well. Brad Dines.
Oh, there's Wayne
Edwards just mistimed that in a big way.
Looks
He's
like
hit that wall. Oh, same as Daniel Byrne. Okay, that is everyone's missing that braking port at the moment. We've seen two cars. Oh, sideways.
No.
Ryan Price facing the wrong way. And poor Brad Anderson's gone straight into him. And that's dropping him down considerably now.
Oh, and
Harrison Rainer come through there. Yep. So it looks like Gowans has caught the back of the field at the moment. You got him on the top camera, ladies and gents. He has got the car of Ridley behind him and Cook behind him as well. But it looks like they've caught onto Mitchy Noble at the back, but I'm not sure if it is. I'll get Kobe downstairs to check it. If it is, he needs to get out of the way as quickly as possible. Another tow. We are getting a lot of people kissing the walls of death tonight and not surviving and bringing it all into pieces and needing tows. Not needing physically tows, but needing a tow for their car. Geez, my dad jokes are flying thick and thin tonight.
Wow, how about Trev Mortimer up in P4? Just snuck his way up there while we've been paying attention to the chaos.
Yeah.
Fantastic run up from 11th.
Ooh, someone's done something very silly. Contact under safety car for car 66. Who is car 66?
Price.
Pricey. Oh, pricey. That hood is not helping you, mate. Look at the boys go. They're gapped out a little bit. These boys have really taken off from the rest of the pack at the moment, haven't they?
Yeah,
they've got some Mortimer. They're like 7 seconds up the field. Brandon Levin is catching Mortimer at the moment, but there's a long, long way to go. We are down to the last 6 minutes at the moment, ladies and gents. So we've had our feed of safety cars for the night, I hope, and hopefully everything else goes nice and clear from here. But we'll see how that goes. Dougie Gowans, the OG, is leading them out. He's got his teammate. He's gapping him at the moment. Ooh. Car 33 ignoring blue flags for lap 4. That's Daniel Stone. He's got a black and white warning flag. Have a look at this. Mortimer has got Brandon Levin all over him, and Levin's got James Doyle up and about him as well, followed by Sonny Cena as well as they come through. Where's the excitement? Everywhere. You just don't know where to look at the moment. If you're out there supporting someone, please let us know. We'd like to share the cameras around as much as we can.
And we got a lot of phenomenal drives from not great starting positions. Like, it's not just Mortimer. You got Tomlin up to P9 from 20th. Yeah. Max Donnelly 11th from 28th. Stevie Daniels 12th from 26th. Like, it pays so much to just survive and keep your car on track and keeping all the bits on it, because
especially the first few laps.
Yeah,
especially the first few laps. You've just got to be smart about it and just be super cautious in the first few laps. Let everyone settle down and then put the pressure on and try to get through as many paths that go. Car 033 has asked for it. He's looking for a dive bomb.
Penalty for Ray.
Ooh. Car 99's got a drive through Ray Oliver. That was a quick call by you, mate. That's you, like, right on the ball. Have a look at this battle. I'll tell you what, Tomlin is on the bottom screen. He's gapped out.
Oh, here comes Levin. He's making the move on Mortimer. Whoa! Oh, God, they're side by side through the fence. Levin backs out. Oh, and he goes
live to fight another day. Live to fight another day. But that's opened up the battle behind him as well. James Doyle almost got right up on the side of his rear pillar then coming through. This battle's really, really, really heating up as we come to the last 2 minutes. Don't forget, reverse top 10 at the moment. Elliot D and Chris Tomlin are going to be on the front row of this grid at the moment, so it's going to be a tough one. These boys are going for a big time, big time. Here goes Chris Tomlin chasing down Ash Glover at the moment in his old livery. Brad Anderson trying to get out of the way. Yep, nice bit of work there. As I'll take it to the second battle, we go These are the battle for the minor spot at the
Levin's
top. Yeah,
there.
Mortimer Levin's inside line. He's got it all the way through, coming up to the hairpin. He's done the pass in the most unusual place on the track to get it through there. Now he's got to get a great exit. Tomasani Sena has joined it. He's made a foursome all the way through here. Levin's got to try to get down to this corner and keep it clean as much as possible as they come to the pointy end with maybe about a lap to go. Lap times are about a 1:29, so we've got 1:56 left on the clock. We should have this one now, which should be the one more lap to the white flag, I'd suggest.
Yeah, that was a nice move from Levin. Mortimer went defensive down the back straightaway, and he just popped out to the outside and just kept position all the way through. And because of the fact that obviously you're going a much shorter distance through that part entering the hairpin, so he was able to use that and just have so much more momentum through the corner and have the pass cleared before they got to the hairpin, which was crucial because I don't know how that would have went if they were still side by side going through the hairpin.
Would have been a bit like St. Petersburg when the guys stayed on the outside and the corner disappears and there's a nice runoff and a big wall to meet you at the end. But have a look at this at the moment. We've got James Doyle trying to get on Mortimer on this bottom screen. He's got the inside line. He's cut in underneath him. He's got the pass done exactly the same as what Levin did the lap before. So he's obviously learnt where Mortimer's putting his car at that. Oh, Mortimer's bogged it down a bit. He bogged it down coming into that corner, and Sonny Cena had gone straight into the back of him. They're side by side at the moment. Looks like Sonny Cena has got him over the line through there, but he's got the outside line coming into the corner. Maybe under brakes. Mortimer might be able to rescue this under brakes, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, Sammy McCall has crashed somewhere on the grid. Don't know where he is. That was the white flag coming through as well, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, we're on the last lap. Oh, he's done. He's got it back. Oh, nice bit of work there. Mortimer and Sonny Cena, ladies and gents, in the bottom screen, got their elbows out and got their fists up, and they're duking it out.
Oh, look at how close Ridley is to the back of Gallons. He almost was bump drafting him going into the corner. Oh, Ridley's going for it. This is his last chance.
Yep. He's having a good old crack. Look at these teammates go for it. Some critical championship points. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there, but not quite enough to send them round. This is it, the last few corners. It's going to be a sprint to the final line. Oh, Ridley's gone out wide, trying to get the car rotated and straight faster to get some pace coming through. I don't think it's quite worked there, but ladies and gentlemen, Heat 1 at Long Beach comes across the line. The Team SLM boys with Dougie Gowans leading him across the line by Carl Ridley. Coming across third from Project 36 is Greggy Cook. And then fourth, James Doyle. I'm not sure what happened to Brandon Levin. Looks like he's disappeared. No, he's dropped down the field a bit. Has he? What? 12?
Yeah.
He's dropping down again. I don't know what's going on there.
There he
but
is.
Then we've got Doyle, Mortimer, Cena, Tomlin, Glover, D, and McDonnelly. So first of the Pro-Ams is Thomas Cena, and Ash Glover for the AMs is the first across the line as well. I'm not sure what happened to Noble, to Levin. He ended up down in 12th place. Maybe someone else could shed a light on what happened to him. But this is how they are, ladies and gents. The way they finished for their classes out there tonight. Dougie Gowans taking the top step from his teammate Kyle Ridley, and Greggy Cook in third place. James Doyle fourth, and Trev Mortimer in fifth. Good to see Mortimer up there. He's got himself up into some good position after a few weeks sitting in like 10th and under, followed by Kitchener and Levin, then Daniels, Hodgkinson and Lavery. Lavery, tough night tonight, but Lavery and Hodgkinson have got the reverse top 10 grid at the moment, so that should be very, very interesting. And I'll probably be wrong at that as well, because it looks like it's Max Donnelly and Elliot D, but we'll have to get the boys to check that. In the Pro-Ams, we've got Thomas Sonny Cena in the top spot for tonight's first heat. Chris Tomlin second, Elliot D in third. In the AMs, we've got Ash Glover, Shane Newens and David Simmons coming 1, 2 and 3. So what a bit of fun that was. Whew. We had, what did we have, 2 safety cars?
One. I went and looked back at what happened to 11. So him and Doyle were going through the hairpin, and James put the nose in as Brandon is starting to turn, and that put Levin around. And it's one of those moments where I'm glad I'm not race control, because it's hard to really argue whose fault
Either
it
way.
was. Because, like, Doyle's nose is in, but he's also kind of sticking it in the last moment as Levin's starting to turn in. So it's one of those, yeah, I'm glad I'm not the one making the calls, because I don't know how I'd rule that.
Yeah, it's a tough one out there. What race control will be looking at is who had the turn in first. Who had the turn right to the corner, who did the first turn. They'll take it right down to, when the wheels go and stuff like that, who's put the wheel. Even look at it, because no one's really called it in, and they don't see everything on tracks, because they could be looking at other incidents at the time as well. And if they are watching a particular incident and they see it, they'll call it. But if they aren't and they're looking at something else and it doesn't get called in, it won't get called in. It's that's why we have tickets system, so people can call the ticket in and say, hey, this is what happened. Yep, cool. All right, reverse top 10. Where are we at? We're at Long Beach, and we're waiting for a few people to come out on track. Here we go. This is the gridding for the second race, reverse top 10. No, that's how they finished. Gowans, Ridley, Cook, Doyle, Mortimer, Cena. And here it is. This is the reverse top 10. Have a look at this, ladies and gents. Max Donnelly and Elliot D. Two lads that haven't had a lot of experience at the pointy ends with us at the moment. It's going to be a very tough run for them. Second row, Ash Glover and Chris Tomlin. I'm going to put my money on Chris Tomlin on this one. He's probably going to have the best starting out of these four at this point. Beside him, behind him, he's got Thomas Sonny Cena and Trev Mortimer in row 3. Row 4, James Doyle and Greggy Cook. Row 5, Kyle Ridley and Dougie Gowans, the first and second place getters for this run. Let's quickly go through them for the rest of the grid, but I don't think we'll have enough time to name them all, but we'll have a quick look. Kitchener, 11, Daniels, Humbly, Souza, Hodgkinson's, Lavery, Wakefield, Hardwick and Gallo. Followed by Newlands, Oliver, Gander, Simmons, Doyle, Rayner, Pickley, Snow, Noble and Johnson. Left on the grid still is Price, Byrne, Edwards, Stone, Macaulay, Anderson and Dines. And looks like Danny Bartouche is not participating tonight. He must have had some internet issues or not gone on. Here we go. Oh, a few penalties.
Yeah, it sounds like they said check the post-race briefing for which ones those were after the race.
Yes, yes. Who be naughty and who be bad? Yeah, they're just talking about blue flag situations as well. People not getting out of the way. But trying to pick the best angle. I'm looking at the race winners, Dougie Gowans, and we are go, ladies and gentlemen. The burnouts are off. Here comes Tomlin from the back there, but McDonnelly has done a cracking job getting a car off, and Tomlin has finally got the place back there from Glover as he's taken him through that corner. Ladies and gents, they're going about 4 wide, 5 wide. Have a look at this coming through. They're coming through. Is he going to miss that wall? He is. Oh, Mortimer nearly kissed the wall as he's come through there. They're 2 wide into the fountain. We've got Mortimer there with Sonny Cena, I believe it is, coming through. Cena just squeezed the nose through. Greg Cookie is battling it out with Lavery. Lavery just took it in behind him and let him go through. But have a look at Donnelly, making me eat my words. What a cracking bit of a start he got out there. And Elliot D, very comfortable. Oh, we've got one of the LCR cars rotating in the background. Not sure which one it is, but it's, oh, no, it's not Tomlin. He's done well. It looks like him and Cad Hardwick. So it looks like Wakefield and Hardwick came together at some point coming through that corner. There goes Wakefield speeding off as we go. Oh,
Yeah,
that car doesn't look good.
Oh, what
happened there?
happened?
Not sure what happened there. That was caught right on. I'm not sure what happened there. Kez car was crab walking, but I don't know what happened to Thing's car coming through there as well. So here we go. He's so Wakefield's crossed across. Who's that? He's hit one of the Wakefield looks like he's come across one of the cars there. That the replay, was it? Okay. So where did he get? I don't understand where Hardwick got involved there, or Hardwick got hit there by the rebound.
Oh,
okay, coming around the corner.
Carl.
Yeah, that was messy.
Over. And you could see the rear of his car also might be crabbing. I don't.
Yeah, I think there'll be a look into that. The boys downstairs are probably going to look into that a bit closer later on. But 2 cars into the wall coming from there. Wakefield, I think, initial contact was with one of the SLM boys. Could have been Dougie Gowans. I'm not sure. It looked like it could have been, but it could have been another one of them coming through. But at the moment, we've got Max Donnelly is still leading them out. Elliot D in second place. Chris Tomlin in third. Glover in fourth. Then we've got Cena in fifth. Ridley in sixth. Cook in seventh. Gowans 8th, James Doyle in 9th, and Kitchener in 10th. But have a look at this. We have got Pro-Ams in the top 3 spots and an AM in 5th, and then all the pros coming through trying to get back to the pointy end.
Yeah, they're doing a phenomenal job holding on to their position.
Yeah, big time. Big time. But look at the battles back here as well, man. These guys are being very fierce out there. They're looking 3 wide coming into this section here at the moment. Are they going to be able to slow down and take the line? Ewan's on the inside line. It's going to be the hardest acute angle to come through. One of the SRB boys has Jack Tusting. That was Mitchy Noble. Mitchy Noble's got Ray Oliver on the outside coming through. Oh no! All 3 of them. All 3 of them have hit the wall on their own, over-committing to that corner. Oh, that was all 3. That was like watching Swan Lake. It was really just Goose Lake, because it just went straight into it. Look, it looks like Nowens' car.
It was the 3 Stooges.
Yeah, they like all 3 of them. Not one of them yielded. It was quite amazing. It was almost like you could predict it coming in as they were coming into that corner. But it is what it is. The rest will live to fight on for another day. Newens' car on the bottom is crabbing back to the pits, but there's battles going on everywhere at the moment, and we'll keep watching them coming through. If you've got someone you're watching, please let us know. We'd love to share as much as we can.
Well, just
Who said super sprint at Long Beach?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I think them.
Oh, Mitch, why are people so aggressive there? I don't think anyone touched you there, mate. I think you ran into that wall on your own from here, and it looked like the car behind you did exactly the same thing. It's like all 3 of you thought the track was a bit wider. So from our perspective, it looked like all 3 of you just went side by side straight into the wall. I don't know, Mr. Watson. Did it look like there was contact? It didn't look like there was, did it?
I didn't see any from the angle we were looking at.
Went 3 wide, condensed it down into one corner, and no one would yield, and they all went straight. The thing is, not one of them made the corner. Oh, you mean no, in general. Yeah, not one of them made that corner at all. It was like they all just missed their break points. All right, let's get back to the action.
Yeah, Elliot D is getting swamped. My goodness.
Yeah.
He's having to fight them off left
and
right.
Oh, he's
Cannon well. They're 3 wide.
Who's that? Was that Tomlin and Ridley?
Oh,
look at this. These boys are really rubbing it tonight. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Car facing the wrong way. No, he's gone all the way around. A big 360 there by one of the Koala Cartel boys.
No, he got straightened out by Kitcher.
Yeah, crazy bit of work. I'm just wondering, where's McVee and where's Cooley tonight? Yeah, there's a few of the Koalas missing tonight. Maybe they're on holidays. Oh, a bit of contact there again.
No. Oh, wait.
Well, what was going on then?
How did
what was going on then?
I thought for sure we were only going to see like one of those 4 cars make it through at
that was
angle. How did they not die?
Yeah. Well, not only that, how did they not die coming out of the hairpin? Because there was contact, 3 cars trying to come through the hairpin and contact between the 3 of them. So it didn't look pretty at all. It was new bump and grind without the music. Yeah.
Oh no, Tomlin in the wall.
I didn't see that, but I can see Ridley coming through. Oh, okay, so there was a rear drift required. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh.
I don't know if I'm not sure if he got pushed into... I'm not sure if he got pushed into that or whether he just raced into it. That's hard from that angle, but yeah, that was a funny one. Here's the replay right now from the top line. Oh, he's got touched in the rear end. Just a slight touch, though. Oh, I think the touch was enough. The touch was enough to look. It wasn't deliberate. Chops just came in a little bit hot, but that slightest touch sent the front wheels into the wall. That's changed the order again. Now Donnelly is up there. Gowan's in second. Tomasani's seen the third. Brandon Levens recovered into fourth. Kyle Lavery in the fifth. I think the key tonight is to stay clean and stay away and avoid the 2 to 3 car battles. Let them battle and just come through. 2-1-2. I can hear the frustration in race control. I can hear the frustration in the race control tonight because the driving tonight has been pretty dubious. People putting their noses in and doing all sorts of stuff. So we'll see how it all goes after the race. I'm sure there'll be disgruntled drivers as usual. But this is what Super Sprints does. It brings out the worst in drivers, I reckon. They really go for it like just a little bit too hard, especially on a track like this.
Yeah, but you know, you gotta risk it for the biscuit. Scared money don't make money. And like I said, every pass is a risk. There isn't really a great passing opportunity. Every move you make here, it's gotta be risky. And you just gotta send it and hope for the best sometimes. And yeah, the best hasn't exactly happened a whole lot tonight so far.
Yeah, look, it's one of those things, mate. You can always live to fight another day. You'll find that tonight, have a look at the boys that have stayed out of trouble. They're the ones who are going to rise to the cream to the top. If you fight it too hard,
Kitcher in the wall.
Beat ya. It was.
Him and Cook. Him and Cook were side by side through turn 1, and Kitcher did not survive, but I don't know if I saw contact.
So race control has had enough of the chitter chatter on comms tonight, and they've pretty much told them the next person to break comms rules with ad lib or adding colour to their call in. All they need to do is call in their number and the corner, not, oh, he did this, he did that sort of thing. Yeah, the next one that gets it is going to get a DQ. So there's been a lot of it going on tonight. Here we go. We are down to the last 9 minutes, halfway through, man. This feels like it's been a 40-minute race at the moment.
I know.
The amount of action that's been going on between these drivers has been ridiculous.
And we haven't even had a safety car this one.
Yeah, I know. Don't everyone? He said it, not me. He said it, not me. Here we go. Cookie on the outside line and trying to take it. You can see him coming down the straight. Kitchener is making sure he's got no room. He's trying to push it through, but Cookie has got it through. Is he going to be able to break in time to get it through that corner? He has. Too wide coming through. Not a great place to go too wide into the fountain. This is very low percentage driving here. Very low percentage driving between these two boys. That's very dangerous. They're going to end up in the wall the way they're going at the moment and put them both themselves out of the race. But I don't know how they made that through there, Mr. Watson. That had disaster written all over it.
I don't know either, but that was incredible to watch. That is terrifying for all of us upstairs because you're just waiting for the inevitable because the inevitable happens more often than not. So for them to actually go through too wide at the exit of the fountain and keep all the parts on the cars, that is incredible. We've already seen similar battles not end up as clean as that one, and especially since I imagine Kitcher is not thrilled with Cook right now since he did radio in the first incident turn one a couple laps ago, and you saw he was not want to give Craig more room than was absolutely necessary the last time through turn one, and now Cook's got the draft, and here comes round 3 as Lavery makes a move on Cena.
Yeah, you got it done nicely as well. Just as Cena blinked a little bit then with Cooley, Thomas. Jesus Christ, my brain's just left the building. Cena is just blinked a touch there when Doyle was behind him, but nothing as bad as what we saw last night. For those of you who watched the show last night, we had one car completely disappear, come back on right in front of another car, and the car just got airborne. Yeah, it was crazy. Car 91's got himself a penalty there. That would be, who would that be on a good day? Oh, Stephanie Bacoli. What a girl. Battles are afoot. Looks like Lavery and Brandon Levin have got behind each other. My two boys are sitting in 3rd and 4th at the moment. A lot of pressure coming behind them from Thomas Sonny Cena and James Doyle. Here we go, top here, Kitchener and Cookie are swapping again. They're having. Yeah. It's all. Yeah, it is. It's a bit like Fight Night. This goes. Everyone goes face each other. Now fight. Different angles coming out of there, trying to get the car straighter earlier, but didn't quite work there for Cookie. Some very fast boys sitting in the mid packs, man. It's interesting to see. Callum Hodgkinson is down there at the moment. Kyle Ridley obviously had that incident. He's down in 26 at the moment.
They're beating. They're banging.
See, they both made the corner, not like that 3 we saw last time. Car 970. Contact and failure to hold brakes. Who is that?
They said 970, which is Kitcher, but
Noah Kitcher, yeah.
Yeah, the race control notes shows Ridley, and Ridley was the one who received the black flag.
70 or 270, they reckon they announced the wrong one.
That's what I'm guessing. Oh, look at the crossover! What a move! You can't set that up any better.
Yeah, just under the Firestone Bridge they come through. The looks like the battle pack in the top part is opening up as well. Oh, here comes Wakefield. He's just getting out of the way. Good job there by Wakefield moving out of the way. He's got Lavery and Levin coming through as well. But these two boys have been putting on a stellar show, haven't they, mate?
That they have. This has been a lot of fun just watching these two throw haymakers at each other.
It is haymakers, isn't it? It's like head down and just waving your arms. It's like watching a hockey fight.
Yeah, neither driver is thrilled with the other at this moment. Oh! Yep. Oh, and they're both gone. Yep.
I can tell you exactly what happened there. Noah Kitcher was on comms talking to race control, and he probably lost a bit of concentration as he came around that corner and saw Greggy Cook where he was. Have a look at this. So he's come through. He's a little bit of... Oh, you know what? Oh, that could be on Cookie, mate. I reckon he's just turned in too early.
Yeah.
It looks like he looks like he's turned over the top of him.
Yeah.
I'll leave that to race control, but it did look like he turned over the top of him, didn't it?
Yeah. It was kind of a late, like, counter send right there.
Yeah.
But, like, Greg still turned in like he had him cleared when he did it.
Yeah.
So
but didn't. We'll leave that for the boys downstairs to chop up, that's for sure. Meanwhile, back at the branch.
Yeah, Jacob. Look, Doug Gallons is now in front. Donnelly's fallen down to third.
Yeah, Donnelly and Blevin has gone into second place now too. So Lavery is hunting him down too, and we've got 3 minutes left as well. So I'm not sure what happened to Donnelly there, because maybe he's had a slowdown or something. We'll have a look to see if we can see anything. I can't see anything on my race control notes.
I don't think he made a mistake. I think Doug was just throwing down the heaters. I think Gallons just ran him down.
Yeah, but then how did Levin pass him? Levin was in third as well, yeah.
Yeah, but Brandon wasn't that far off of Gallons the last time that I checked in. So he was probably able to follow through, especially with Donnelly probably losing a little bit of time from the battle with Doug.
Yeah. But that brings us now to Dougie Gowns, Brendan Levin, Max Donnelly, Kyle Lavery, James Doyle. They're the top five. There'll be a reverse top five for the final race in 2 minutes' time. The lap pace is at about a 1:29.19 as the best lap from Dougie Gowans. His last lap was a 1:29.33. So we're going to look at probably this lap, and then the next one will be the white flag. Maybe not. If he's going to make it back in time, because he's crossing the start-finish now already. Ridley's got his penalty as well. So he's faded to leave the lap. That was the incident with Chops?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep. So that was before they crashed, I would suggest. Yes, or is it during that crash? I don't know. I'm not even going to think about it right now. I'm just thinking about all the incidents we've had tonight and how crazy. Look at this down the bottom screen. Gabriel Souza and Elliot D. Souza leaving a lot of space. He did the right thing to give him space, but he just gave him a little bit too much space and head into the car. But look at that behind them at the moment. Glover is having a go there with Ray Oliver. Oliver's got it just done in front of him. Snuck it through nicely as they came through there. Great bit of racing by all those boys. Gallo and Wayne Edwards. Have a look at this. 3 wide coming down the bottom on the bottom camera into there. The Carling Gallo car. And that's Greggy Johnson in the blue car behind him. And tucking in behind him is Wayne Edwards. What a bit of work there. Donnelly's the lead Pro-Am driver. And Glover again, the lead Am driver. He just stays out of trouble, doesn't he, mate?
P3. Lavery got
here we go.
Inside.
Oh, we're going to throw the gauntlet down. We could get a, it looks like we might be fighting for a, here we go, white flag as predicted. We've done it right for a change, mate. Is that a back marker in front of, no, that's Donnelly in the yellow beast coming through. That's Lavery behind him coming through nicely in the NZ car. And you got James Doyle following them as well, coming through nicely. What a bit of a battle under brakes. A little bit of a wiggle there by Donnelly from the rear end as they come through and into the fountain area. Oh, how close is Lavery, and then how close is Donnelly behind them as well. These guys are really heating up. It looks like that is also Thomas Sonny Cena joining in the action as well, waiting to pick up the crumbs as they come through. And we know what final laps are like around here. They can get quite messy quite quickly. I'll take the bottom camera to our race leader, Dougie Gowns, while we watch the inside line. Lavery's coming for it. He's got on the inside line and right tight line through there. Is he going to be able to hold it through? It looks like Donnelly's going to get alongside as well, but it looks like that Doyle is looking at it 2 by 2. They're going to miss the wall. They've missed the wall nicely. Here we go. It's going to be 3 wide coming down into the final few corners. Donnelly in the middle. We've got Oh my God, we've got Paul on the inside line, Lavery on the outside, and Thomas Sunny Cena thinking, which way do I go? The sandwich is open. Looks like Donnelly's got it done. Lavery's going to tuck in under O'Donnell. Oh my God, and here comes Sunny Cena trying to pick up the last few scraps, and there's contact between the two drivers. Oh no, the contact's come all the way to Lavery. The contact between Sunny Cena and O'Donnell has gone straight into Lavery, and Lavery's third place has just diminished to a fifth place as they come across the line, ladies and gents. Dougie Gowans brings it home, first place. Brandon Levin into second. James Doyle into third. Max Donnelly fourth. Kyle Thomas Sunny Cena fifth, and Kyle Lavery into sixth place. He's going to be not a happy man as they come through. That was a bit scrappy coming through that last bit. My God, but what a bit of racing. Oh, ooly dooly.
Yeah, Donnelly just sent it into the hairpin because he was battling Cena for the Pro-Am win, so he was just trying to hold him off and just sent it little too much and just clipped the rear of Kyle's car and knocked him around.
Oh, 2-1-2. Nose to rear contact. Chris Tomlin, pit lane start for the next one. So nose to rear contact. That could have been the incident before the one we saw with Ridley and himself. Yeah, probably. All right, well, that was a bit of action coming through. We tell you what, that was action everywhere coming through. Mid-pack, backpack, top order, back order. It was a lot of incidents as well. That was very, very busy downstairs in... All right, here we go. 10 places up, Brandon Levin. 9 places up, Dougie Gowans. 11 places up. Oh, it just disappeared on me. Missed all that. It just disappeared on me. All right, here we go. This is how it is. There's a few people that got a few penalties, so there'll be some... Here we go. Dougie Gowans in the top spot. Brandon Levin in second. James Doyle in third for the pros. Max Donnelly first. Thomas Sunny Cena in second. Elliot D in third. In the AMs, Ash Glover in first. David Simmons in second. And Greg Johnson in third. What a race that has been. Oh, my goodness. A race like this tonight, and it hasn't surprised me, but some of the racing that hasn't been incidents has been amazing.
Yeah, that is absolutely incredible. Some crazy with crazy but not surprising at all outcomes. It's been pretty unhinged for even for the standards of this series. We've seen some crazy races and wacky moves before, but this has definitely been a bit of a unique case at times.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I kind of get disappointed in the boys because they know what kind of tracks, and then we just fail to drive within the limitations of the track style. You know what I mean? It's like you're doing a super sprint at Long Beach, for hell's sake, and to keep it clean, you gotta yield here and there. You can't drive it up against the wall. You got no runoff. That's it. And the thing is, if you on a normal track, you can take the runoff and then back out of the corner. Here, you can't back out of the runoff. You got to back out beforehand because you hit that wall, and exactly what happens, it causes carnage. You bounce off the wall and you bounce off in the cars behind you. They bounce off into someone else, and the simplest little touch turns into a full-leaded brawl. It's like someone coming into a bar full of bikies and slaps one bikie and expects to walk away. It's not going to happen, mate. Yeah. It's I don't know. I guess I'm just a bit frustrated up here and voicing my opinion, I guess, but it is what it is. It tarnishes the great racing that the other guys are doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the other thing too is like you see a lot of those uh that were starting down in the field, a good chunk of them weren't able to make a whole lot of ground up.
By keeping it
So
clean. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Because you can see Ash Glover's times. Look at his times when they come back up. He's definitely not one of the fastest guys out there, but he's smart. He keeps it clean. He keeps it clean, and he lives to fight another day. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough of me ranting and raving. If you're out there and you like what you see, like, subscribe, hit the notification buttons so you can get the notification when we are racing next. A big, massive thank you to the people that support us out there. Phoenix Driver Development, if you're into Gen 3, Gen 2 V8 supercars, you want some one-on-one coaching or some team coaching, reach out to Rian and Laz as well. If you're into your flight simulator world, reach out to the boys at Shunt Scenery and have a look at what they can do for you for your 3D rendering. Then there is also the boys out there at Warren Brown Tools who do some amazing work out there. Get out there and support them like they support us. If you're out at the auto show this week, the parts show, it's the aftermarket show at Jeff's Shed, go out and see the boys that to Warren Brown Tools and say a big g'day. Tell them you race first in the SRW series. And lastly, but not least, out there, the Grim Industries, if you're out for some amazing furniture pieces, definitely go out there and have a look at what he's got and maybe get a project put together by him because he's an absolute legend. I'm slow as on the sim, but on the first 3 laps, I made up 10 to 15 positions just by avoiding impatience. That's exactly right, mate. That's how I drive these sort of races as well. But then later on, the pace, once that all levels out, so my pace deficiency would I'd still lose a lot of spots. Here we are. Warm-up's done, mate. Warm-up is done. We are in for the final heat tonight of the Warren Brown Tools Toyota GR86 Nationals. It's going to be a heated event because the track is hot and the cars are a little bit faster than what they were last season, but we will see what happens and how it goes coming through. I'm ready and raring to go to see who brings it home.
yeah, one last little bit of craziness here.
Can we make it to the end, mate?
Perhaps.
Perhaps we won't ruin our tonsils. But ladies and gents, here is the grid with the reverse top 5. We've got Thomas Sonny Cena, Pro-Am from LA Motorsports in first place. Second place, Max Donnelly in the row beside him. In the second row, we've got James Doyle and Brandon Levin. In the third row, Dougie Gowans and Kyle Lavery. In the fourth row, Elliot D and Gabriel Souza. In the fifth row, Ray Oliver and Ash Glover. As we come across, my throat goes the other way. The Northwind Motorsports drivers are tag teaming each other. They were in the rows beside each other in the last race as well. So Philip Humble and Russell Gander side by side again. Stevie Daniels and Trev Mortimer in row 7. Row 8, Dave Simmons and Davey Gallo. Row 9, Greggy Johnson, Wade Edwards. Row 10, Brad Dines and Callum Hodgkinson. We go across to the final 30-plus drivers. Daniel Byrne and Brad Anderson in row 11 side by side. Stephanie Piccoli and Sam McCall in the 12th row. Mark Snow and Kev Wakefield in the 13th row. 14th row is Shane Ewens and Daniel Stone. In the 15th row, we've got Greg Cooker and Noah Kitcher, who we saw them fighting it out all the way to the bitter end in that lar. In the 16th row. 17th row is Harrison Rayner and Ryan Price. 18th row is Chris Tomlin and Sean Doyle. And there we have in 37th place, Mitchie Noble, followed by no one in particular, but downstairs we've got the very busy Greg Barber and the partnership he has with him tonight. I believe it's Mark Cochran, if I'm wrong. No, it's Matty Keane. Matty Keane. There it is. Yeah, we're spreading the love tonight. Mr. Watson is getting up there and getting comfortable in the grid with 30 seconds to go. Thank you, Laura, for the props. I think I've given him a little bit more space. I'm not yelling over the top of him as much as I used to. But ladies and gents, here we are, ready for the feature race tonight. We are down to the last few seconds. Second camera is on. Dougie Gowan's coming through from 5th place onwards. We are ready to go for the round 3 at Long Beach. This is going to be a lot of fun as we come through. We've got a few cars starting in the pits for penalties they got during the race. The lights are about to go. As you can see in the small screen, we are green. Lights are going and we are off. Nice little burnout from everyone out there. Beautiful little takeoff there by Donnelly. Didn't even do a burnout, but a nice little out there. Straight away putting the pressure on Thomas Sonny Cena. He's going out there wide, but 3 wide. We've got Lavery. We've got Donnelly. Kitchener.
No, I think that might be Piccoli.
Piccoli. Oh, it could have been. Yeah, I can see it. I can hear it. It's Piccoli. She sounds deflated already. But ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Second corner coming through time. Contact everywhere. Oh, that's the replay. Oh, also another car going around. That's Ridley and Piccoli as well. Yep. Okay, have a look at this. Coming flat out into it. Look at the amount of cars trying. Oh, what happened down the back there? Looks like Cook and Anderson come together. I'm not sure how. Anderson's facing the wrong way. Let's have a look at this. There we've got... Cook's gone straight into Anderson. Anderson has gone into Ridley, and I think that's why Ridley had the accident as well. Watch this. So Ridley gets tagged because Anderson got touched in by Cook. No, Ridley still makes it through, and he does it on his own devices. Have a look at this. Look at Mortimer. Froze it in. Mortimer, he's going to get done for that. He came out of nowhere. He was in a different state when he came through there. He was literally, oh my God.
He sent that from Nevada.
Yeah, he's unfortunately there for Mortimer. He's definitely going to go down for that one. But ladies and gents, there's a lot of fun out here.
Did Thomas just hit the wall?
Who?
I think Cena just might have hit the wall exit the turn 1 that time. I'm not sure. But that's got everyone a lot closer.
Look at this backpack, man. It's crazy how close they're getting to each other and fighting for it. They're still 2-3 wide. They're still not funneled into a single line. They're all trying to get these final few spots. Look at them go. My goodness. No one's yielding. We're in a pub full of young men that don't know how to yield. Oh, they're starting to now. Good to see. Finally using their brains. 2 wide there at the back there. 11 was coming across there with, I think, McDonald. Yeah, here we go. Sonny Cena.
Goes Johnson.
Yeah. Oh. James Doyle behind Thomas Sonny Cena.
360.
Oh, look at him. That contact in the rear end, nearly a pump and run, but he just backed off in time. Sonny Cena took a weird angle through that corner. That was crazy. That was almost going to get him rotated around. But as they come down the road, a few of the guys coming down the back end of the field are in the 10th, 12th and 15th places coming through there straight away. Greggy Johnson's called something in as well. Whew. Tell you what, tonsils are flaring.
Look at the stand!
Oh, my God. Look at the stand. He sent that from... Oh, my God. They're 2 wide still coming through there. They're not going to make it through there. They're going to back it off a little bit. Someone's got to yield. It looks like Sonny Cena has yielded it so we can get through there. Oh, that's unbelievable. Hamish is not a Tuesday, not a Thursday night. It was a Tuesday, Laura. But he's in love.
Oh, we got another parking lot in turn 1. Oh, my God.
Yep.
And then a couple more
look
cars
at that.
around in the fountain.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Avoiding it nice and clearly coming through.
Oh, they're still junking.
Oh, what happened there?
Oh,
He's just safety car. He's just missed that corner completely on his own then. Who was that? Is that Philip Humble? Who is it? Who's that car?
I'm not sure.
D'Souza.
Oh.
Okay, so Stone went into the wall and D'Souza followed him in by the look of it. What a mess that was. Oh, no. See, that's what I mean. Such a track where it's just you got nowhere to go and you bounce off that wall and it's just it just becomes
And
a
then
mess.
we need to go on and watch what happened with Ridley and keep on it, because there was a separate incident, like right here after Ridley goes through this corner. You're gonna see more calamity.
Around that corner, he had nowhere to go but straight into Ridley, and Ridley's car is just destroyed then. I think he probably removed the engine for him. All right,
Yeah.
Laura, now you're hurting my feelings.
Oh, yeah,
look at that.
Oh,
Look at
that's
that.
SLM
Oh.
on SLM violence with him and Stone.
Oh,
and then
teammates on teammates.
Yeah,
Oh, look
you
at that.
see, he hit the wall
no.
again,
And that's how he hit Noble. He tried to keep driving. Oh, he tried to keep driving and he's backed it in the wall and bounced back off the wall again. Oh, no. That sucks. Oh, my God. I don't think my heart can handle all these super sprints anymore in street circuits with concrete walls, admins.
I disagree.
You disagree? You just love the carnage, don't you? Yeah, no, I don't know. I just love to see some sexy racing out there. It's all good.
It's not that I love the carnage. It's just it's a lot easier to talk about carnage.
It is. I know. I'm just taking the P out, Laura. Thank you for participating in the chat. Oh, I tell you what. Yeah, I know you like the carnage, but I tell you what, it's just everyone just gets their Tetleys on afterward, and then they're all in the chat, and you can feel the hostilities, and I don't like it. I like a nice early morning breakfast of no one emailing me saying, "Well, that was that, and that was that." And all I can see is in my mind at the moment, tomorrow's Discord going ding 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 when I turn it on. But anyway, we have got 13 minutes left to go, ladies and gents, for round 3, heat 3 at Long Beach for some amazing racing and some carnage, if you like it, as well. Because these walls take no prisoners; they just throw these guys back and spit them out in front of other cars. But who are we?
Quite literally, in fact.
Yeah, literally. James Doyle is our leader at the moment from the Koala Cartel. He managed to squeeze his way past Thomas Sonny Cena. We've got then Dougie Gowans in third place. Kyle Lavery from Team SAW in fourth, and Brandon Levin in fifth. Those two boys have had a good night tonight in the top 5, both of them coming through, I think, all races. So not a bad bit of work by my boys for a change. No bad luck, knock on wood. Then we've got Max Donnelly, followed by Stevie Daniels. Stevie Daniels, what a performance tonight. Getting up the pointy and staying in the trouble. Trev Mortimer, who sent it like, who would he send it? He sent it like, who would you pick out of as a comparison to? Oh no, Lance Stroll. Yeah, sent it like Lance Stroll on that one. And Elliot D in 9th, Ash Glover in 10th. So Glover having another great run tonight as well. Davey Gallo, not a lot of luck with Davey Gallo in 11th. David Simmons 12th, Gander 13th, Byrne 14th, and Hodgkinson 15th. The biggest mover so far tonight for this race is Sean Doyle from the SLM Motorsports team, up 17 places.
Yeah, and to go back what you were talking about earlier with Steve Daniels. Yeah, he spun on lap 1 in the second race, like right in front of when everything kind of went pear-shaped on that one, and he ended up having a fantastic recovery up to 13, and that's what really helped him allow to get into the top 10 right now.
Yeah, 100%. Good recovery, very good recovery. Peterson is close, so anyone who's in the pit coming through right now. A lot of cars out on track. We'll go all the way back to Sam McCall down the tail end of the field. There's still a lot of them behind him as well. My boy, Mr. Brad Anderson, is doing the honours. Oh no, he's not last. He's got who's that behind him? Greggy Johnson, Cole Ridley, and Matty Keefe. Matty Keefe is in the booth, actually, so that can't be Matty Keefe. What's happened to Ryan Price? Where is he? Is he still in the?
He
in the
retired
pits?
from the race.
He retired. He probably left it after the second race when his car went kaputskis.
No, it was recently.
Oh,
Ridley
okay.
left the session before him, so I think he might have been involved in that blocker right here at turn 1.
Okay. Safety car returning to pits. Wrong button. Safety car ending. All right. If you're out there, like, subscribe, hit that notification button. We're sitting on a 1,660 subscribers. We need another 340 to go to get us to the 2 digits, which would be amazing. So, yeah, I'm going to have to start giving away my soul or something to get these subscribers in, mate.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, maybe try to get something a little more out of it.
I'm heading down the crossroads with what's his name, the actor from Karate Kid?
Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio, Crossroads, guitar solo against Snake Plissken. Oh, Crossroads. Great part of the movie. Sold my soul to the devil. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are green. We've got 8.5 minutes to go. James Dawes leading out Thomas Sonny Cena and Dougie Gowans as they come through and putting on a show and a half. The rest of the grid is following through nice and slowly, making sure that they're all coming through. Just as I change screens, oh my goodness. It looks like it was an SLM car, 2 SLM cars coming together and causing a collision there. Car 42, drive-through penalty. Greg Cook. That's the one we saw on Brett Anderson. So look at that. Thomas Sonny Cena, he slid. Was that contact or he just lost control of the front end?
I'm not sure.
Ridley's got himself a penalty as well, but he's not in the session at the moment. I think he's left it, according to you. James Doyle, Gowans and Lavery got the top 3 at the moment. Levin in the 4th place, Cena 5th. Thomas Sonny Cena is leading the Pro-Ams. He's got Donnelly chasing him down, so we're going to fight for the top step of the Pro-Ams coming through. If you stretch that ladder out, we'll see who the lead am at the moment is. Lead am is Ash Glover being chased down by David 747 Simmons as they come through. Donnelly is coming through the back end of the course, coming through these last few corners, 9, 10 and 11. This is where we saw some carnage come through in the last few laps where people are bogging it down and not quite getting their braking right. Oh, that was Trev Mortimer's penalty, mate. That was there's no argument to that one, was there, mate? That was nope. That was sent through like you would not believe. It was like a bowling ball coming down the main straight, straight into it. But you can see the boys going through. Looks like they've settled themselves in a little bit now at the moment. Gowans is just putting the pressure on and seeing how he can make Dorr make a mistake. I just saw. Oh my God! What the hell is that? What am I watching in this bottom screen? It says Lavery, and he's got Dorr and thing in front of them.
I think there might be a difference in the feeds.
Yeah, it looks like my feed is maybe off tap. Yeah, it looks like... Oh, no. Yeah. No. I'll go to the lead car. I'll go to Dougie Gowans at the moment and see what happens there. Looks like the feed just changed for a minute. Oh, different livery on Dougie Gowans' car on the main screen to my screen. That's what it is. Dougie Gowans going side by side with Doyle and then Kyle Lavery coming through. No wonder my brain's playing tricks on me tonight. It looks like my training pace hasn't recovered as per the rest of the series.
Oh no!
Oh no, Gowan's gone round, ladies and gentlemen. He has gone round. That leaves it all the way up for the James Doyle. I didn't see if there's contact. We'll have to review that coming through, but that changes it as well. That goes to Doyle, Lavery, and Levin in the top three. Thomas Sunny Cena fourth, Donnelly fifth. Let's have a look at this. Here comes Dougie Gowan's coming through. Has he done that on his own, or is there contact? He kissed the wall. Oh, Gowans has made a rookie mistake coming through there. He's done all the hard work and passed all the way around Doyle and then kissed the wall. We've got another car that's asking for a tow at the wall as well.
Kitcher.
I'm not sure. Who is it?
Kitcher.
Kitcher. Not Aston Kitcher, but he's already in the pits. Well, there you go, ladies and gents. Now we've got James Doyle leading the bunch coming through, and he has got a lot of pressure. There was that Shane Ewan's just hitting the back of Kitcher as well.
Yeah, I think they both hit the wall at the same time.
Oh, look at that. They both got damaged by the look of it. That's, yeah, that looks like those cars are falling apart through there. Oh, he's hit the wall. Oh, Kitcher's hit the wall. And, and David Simmons has followed him into the wall, and then his car is cooked by the look of it. Yep, that is cooked as well. But at the moment, we've got the bottom screen. We've got Doyle being chased down by Lavery and Levin. The pressure is on. We've got 3.5 minutes, nearly 4 minutes to go as they're coming through the back part of the track with the pressure on. Son of Sunny Cena is coming across there. Max Donnelly as well. In the top screen, we've got Russell Gardner in his Northwind livery being followed by his teammate at the same time and making sure that they can keep behind them. I think that is one of the SLM boys following them through. I can't quite tell at this point. Gander, it is... No, it's Philip. Yeah, it's Sean Doyle in the black. Yes, correct. He's had a bit of an off night tonight, mate. Here we go. Lavery's coming on the inside line. Levin is having a look at the moment as well. Where is he going to go? Not sure. It's on the bottom screen. Lavery's gone on the inside line. He's got that covered nicely. Is he going to be able to hold him out? He's going to hold him out. Looks like that Levin's coming through too. Brandon Levin's coming. No, Donald has pushed him back out. Here comes Lavery on the inside line. He's got it in. In a little bit of contact with teammates. They're coming out of there. Looks like... looks like Brandon Levin tried to give Lavery a bit of a push to get a bit of a head start there on Doyle, but Doyle managed to get that back. I'm not sure how he did that, but he did do it because he was behind Lavery coming out of that hairpin. But it's not over as we come through. Lavery's having a look. He's going to go inside line under brakes. Is he going to fake it? Is he going to go for it? No, he's letting it come through. But now Levin's got Sonny Cena putting the pressure on behind him as well. Levin's got the pace on Lavery. They've got to be careful, the two teammates. They don't get together in contact. But also through all that, Donnelly has come through as well. So Donnelly has joined his pack. We've got 5 people racing at the moment for the last 3 positions, ladies and gents, and they're all coming through very, very tightly. Donnelly has pushed it out a little bit, but not enough to get any safety at the moment. 265 has got himself a 10-second penalty. Who is 265, Mr. Watson?
Gander,
Russell Gander. Not sure. That's very unusual for Gander to get penalties. So here we go, under pressure, just like the song. We've got 1 minute and 50 left, ladies and gents. We've got probably this lap and another one before we get the final lap as they're coming down the back straight, having a bit of a look. He's trying to break the toe a little bit, but Lavery's all over the back of them. The boys were having a bit of a chat this afternoon about what kind of setup they're going to use, and Lavery said he's going to start using his own again, but look at him go, putting the pressure on Donnelly. We've got the Koalas coming through with not that many Koalas on track tonight, so we'll have to find out what's going on with the Koalas. Maybe there's a gun leaf shortage, who knows, but they're not on track tonight. We got the white flag like we predicted. Donnelly's taking the line out wide. He's going to have a look at this corner and try to make the gap as straight as possible as he comes through. You can see the bottom screen and the top screen all focusing on the main battle coming through as they come through the corner now. Let's see how they go. It's all nice and clean. They take the curb nice and hard. Coming through, here we go, under brakes into the fountain area. Nice and clean, everyone's come through, no problems at all. Lavery got a fantastic exit in there, and he's right up underneath him at the moment. This is going to be Lavery's chance here, coming up really tight underneath. He's got underneath him through. Is he going to be able to get underneath him in the right-hander? Is the Koala Cartel car going to go out right? No, Lavery's gone out there first, trying to open up the corner as much as possible. He's got the outside line. Is he going to be able to tuck it in underneath him? He's looked like he's trying it. He's tried it before. He's underneath him. Will he be able to hold it through? There's a bit of a nudge there coming through. Doyle's got the answers for him all the way through. Coming through too wide, keeping it off the wall. He's being mugged by two SRW cars at the moment, one on his left, one on his right. If you can get across there, it looks like Levin's going to have a go on the inside corner now as well. Let's see who's going to come through. They come through nice and tight. Levin has got it over Lavery. Lavery's come through in the third place. This is the final few corners, ladies and gentlemen. What a pressure job this is for Donnelly. Donnelly is keeping the two boys off. Under pressure here, nice and tight. Lavery will come in tight as well. It's going to be a sprint to the finish. 1, 2, and 3 as we come across the line. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like it's going to be Doyle coming first, ladies and gentlemen, for the Koala Cartel. Coming in second, Brandon Levin, and coming in third, Kyle Lavery. What a fantastic battle across the line. Thomas Sonny Cena takes it for the Pro-Am tonight in fourth place with his battling partner Donnelly in fifth place, as we see a couple of the back markers coming through and tagging each other. Let's have a look who took the AMs out at the moment as they're coming through. If you open up the ladder for us. And it is a nice battle coming through to the very end. Here comes Elliot D with Glover side by side coming through. Oh, what a battle to the end. And Glover has got himself 11th place. So I'm not sure how much his time penalty was that he got. But it looks like he probably would have taken that all the way through. Man, oh man, what a fight to the end.
Yeah, and the important thing is that that was clean. That was just good, hard, clean racing right there.
Oh, it was good to watch. It was good to scream. And my two boys on the podium, brother. SRW all the way. That hasn't happened in a long, long time. As my voice is starting to disappear, I'm going to start sounding like Groucho Marx in a minute. The Pro-Ams, ladies and gents, James Doyle holds up Team SRW and takes the top step after a fantastic drive. These boys haven't changed many places. They've gone up 2 to 3 amongst themselves. Dougie Gowan's had it all on his own, but he's kissed the wall as he went by, and he kissed the top spot away at the same time. Stevie Daniels in fourth place. Davey Gallows brought it back for fifth, and Daniel Byrne brought it back in sixth as well. Callum Hodgkinson, 17th. Harrison Rayner, 8th. And Sean Doyle in 9th, and Sam McCall in 10th for the pros. In the Pro-Ams, we've got first place, Thomas Sonny Cena brings it home again. So we'll be chatting to the little chatterbox again. And Max Donnelly in second place, Elliot D in third. Great bit of run there from Elliot D. Good work from him. Russell Gander in fourth. Actually, it was Gander that got the penalty, not Glover. And then there was Humbly in fifth, Tomlin sixth, Hardwick 7th, Wakefield 8th. Susan 9th, and Daniel Stone in 10th. Ash Glover takes the AMs out again tonight, convincingly by a couple of places. I think he was 1, 2, 3 places over the top of Wayne Edwards, so he didn't have it all his own way tonight. Edwards getting some good pace in there. Shane Ewan's in third for the AMs, followed by Dines, Johnson, Piccoli, Simmons, Anderson, and Snow. What a night that was. We had the carnage, and then we finished off on a massive, massive high.
Absolutely. That was wild. Like,
that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. All race.
Yeah, but we definitely got that there too in that third race.
Yeah, we did. Very, very nice driving out there tonight by a lot of boys, but also some questionable decisions by some boys as well. All right, we've got the room tonight, and we've got, who's this first? We've got Ash Glover. Let's bring Mr. Glover in for a bit of a chin wag. Or actually, before we do that, we just want to let people know what this is all about that we've got here in front of us.
Yes, sir. Advertisement for Team Watson Racing setups. We're one of the best oval setups on the service. So if you're looking to get faster going roundy round, we're definitely the ones to check out. And we just brought in a builder for GT3. So if you're looking for some, then check us out. Use code WATSPIN39 for 10% off at checkout.
Well, I'm sure the Team SAW boys will be testing it out on Sunday night when we come back for the GT3 series. So it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. Now, where are we? Who we got in this room? Let's bring in Mr. Ash Glover. Ladies and gentlemen, the AM winner tonight. This is going to be a bit of a habit. We're almost going to have to bring him a chair and get him a chair beside us because he comes in that frequently at the moment. Mr. Ash Glover from Rogue Racing takes out the AMs in the feature race again. How are you, buddy?
Good, mate. How are you?
A little bit less carnage. I would have been happier, but the racing which we saw was pretty awesome.
Yeah, pretty. There's a bit of carnage, but also some really good racing. It was. I love the track. I haven't done a heap on it, but it was really cool to drive. Couple of the corners really sort of the undulation and sort of trying to come through them. It's pretty tough, but really cool tonight. I enjoyed myself.
Well, you did another cracking job, mate. So keeping it clean, not always the fastest out there, as we just said before, but you keep it clean and keep out of trouble, which is the key, especially in races like tonight. How did you find the amount of cars on track and the touching of panels?
Yeah, I think the cars on track was fine. I think it's and there's a bit of touching, but like where I was involved, it was all pretty good and all pretty above board. I mean. It's like, I think people sort of a bit of late braking and that here and there, but I found it really good. I know there was quite a bit going on, but I found it was quite good, and everyone was pretty fair that I was racing around, so I loved it.
Yeah, that's good, mate. That's long as you're having fun, mate. That's what I always say.
Always.
And it keeps the smiles on everyone's faces, and definitely on mine, because that's the sort of stuff I like to hear. Mr. Glover, is it Glover or Glover?
Glover. Yeah.
Glover.
Yeah. Glover. The big Glover.
No Glover, no lover.
No, that's it, mate. Exactly right.
It's after 10 o'clock. No,
it's plenty late enough.
Mate, who gets you out on track and supports your racing, brother?
Yeah, Rogue Racing, Trevor Mortimer, and the boys in the Koala Cartel, always lending a hand and helping me out every week. So, can't thank them enough. And just love the series, love what you do with the broadcast and everyone involved with it. Yeah, every week I enjoy it more. So thanks again.
Look, when you speak to Mr. Mortimer, telling me that was the best sentence since Lance Stroll.
We were just talking about it, and I just said to him, all I seen was this flash up the left-hand side, and I was like, what was that? And I was like, who's time bombing? And Joe was like, real quiet, but yeah, no, that was wild. Good. Really
I'm going to start calling him Trevor Stroll Mortimer.
Yeah, no, you had a crack, that's for sure.
Definitely
it wasn't
did,
going to die wondering. Yeah,
definitely did. I think that wall's still getting repaired right now.
Yep.
Well, Mr. Glover, fantastic run tonight, mate, and congratulations on another podium. And good luck for the rest of the season, mate. Always a pleasure.
Thanks again, fellas. Cheers. Good on you.
Cheers. Take care, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, Ash Glover from Rogue Racing taking out the AMPS tonight in the feature race. Let's have a look. Who's next in the room? Oh, all right. How quick are we going to get this guy out of here, Mr. Watson?
Probably not very quick at all.
Probably not at all. He's worse than me. Ladies and gentlemen, Pro-Am winner tonight for the SLM Academy. He's been promoted to the SLM Motorsports team, Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena.
Evening, fellas.
How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. I'm a bit tired, to say the least, but good.
Bit tired? You went around the outside a few times in some of the races, but you brought it home in this one?
Yeah, no, I know. It was sort of, a lot of those moves were just, oh no, there's a car stopped on the inside, I better avoid him. Oh, hey, look, a place. So, yeah, that kind of worked out well. But
was it you that came around a corner and your own teammate was facing the wrong way? Was that you or one of the other boys?
Look, I think you're going to have to be more specific because I think that happened to me more than once. I had Doug in the final one, I had Kyle, I think in race 1 or 2, so it wasn't the only time it happened.
We won't talk about Kyle. He had a shocker tonight. He even left the server near the end of the third race, so I think he thought, nah, that's it. That's my drop round.
Yeah, I think so. Look, when everyone has their off round I won't get into what happened because I saw all of it. I'll leave those opinions
Yeah.
to myself because they belong, it's just for me. I don't need to say that to anybody else.
Yeah.
But yeah, a bit of a shame for him because it was shaping up to be a good race. It was just a shame it had to end the way it did, I think. But hey, I get a position, so I'll be sure to thank him when I go back to our chat.
I just saw a close up of your car, mate. I don't think there's a straight panel on it.
No, well, I know.
It looks like there's scratches. You know, look at it now. The front's a bit scratched. The front right-hand panel scratched. The door panel scratched. It looks like there's a lot of banging out there, mate. It's good. It's good to see, but obviously a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Look, there's obviously a lot of mixed opinions on the street tracks. For me, it definitely depends from track to track, but that is a favorite of mine. I really enjoy it. And apart from the few iffy bits, like driving into the wall on my own, that was a bit embarrassing. Apart from that, I had a lot of fun.
Yep.
So I can't do too much complaining tonight. I don't think it's warranted.
You're all good, mate. Listen, buddy, who gets Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena out on track and supports the SLM Motorsports team?
Well, it's everyone on the team. It's SLM, Sud Speed, who sponsor us, and then just everybody on the team, because I think the little community that we have going, it's come on such a long way in the last few months, and it's just thriving, which is amazing to see. I've been a part of the team for, just do some maths, hold on, a year and a half now, and the progress we've made in that time is just staggering. So I want to say a big thank you to all of them, because it wouldn't be possible without everybody committing and showing up each week, because that's what makes it happen.
Well, I'll give you an interesting stat, mate. First time in a long time that we've only had one SLM car in the top 10.
Yeah, I guess so. So I guess I might have to make myself a trophy.
It wasn't one of the better nights for SLM tonight. Actually, the SLM boys at the moment are populating most of the bottom 10, which is not usual for you boys. So it's a bit of a rough night for the SLM Academy and Motorsport team. But that's the way it goes. You can't always have it your own way. Ladies and gents, we'll let the young fella go. Mr. Thomas Sonny Cena, the Pro-Am winner for the feature race.
Have a good
Ladies
one.
and gents, good night. Take care, brother. Alrighty. So we have got, where'd he go? He was there a few minutes ago. Brandon Levin's left the room, so he's left it all to, is that right? Is that the order? James Doyle? Yeah, James Doyle is the winner. So why is Max Donnelly in there?
Good question.
Yeah. I thought Brandon Levin finished third. Max Donnelly finished behind Tom. Say again? Yeah, I thought so. And Brandon Levin's second. I think Donnelly was in there. He finished in front of Thomas, behind Thomas Sonny Cena, so I'm not exactly sure, but we'll leave him in there for a little while. All right, let's bring Kyle Lavery in for a bit of a chin wag as he brings it across the line. Ladies and gents, 2 SRW boys on the top step. And tonight we were talking about setups and all that sort of thing, and how I need to pull my finger out and get the team running as a team and stuff like that. And you bring it home with a very, very tough race, Mr. Lavery.
The young guys.
Not bad, man. Not bad. How was it for you?
That was pretty stressful. There's a lot of concrete walls in that place, and I think I found every one of them.
Well, yeah. Thank God I'm not paying for the paints. I can tell you that right now. That's your job with the new website that I'm about to hit post on, which we'll talk about in a few minutes' time. But by a few boys tonight did extremely well, up in the top 5 and top 10 for all 3 races. Bit of a tough race out there. A lot of bumping and grinding. What's your thoughts on this track for a sprint?
I really like the track. It's a lot of fun. It's a bit hard when you've got so many cars because obviously there's going to be a lot of carnage, a lot of people, making risky moves. So there's a few times there where you come around a corner and there's a car parked on the apex or something, and yeah, it was it was pretty sketchy. So a really fun track, but we're just talking in the green room, and the 20-minute sprints felt like they were about an hour each. So that you get a lot of value out of it, I guess.
Commentating as well. Yeah, it did. It did. It felt like that commentating too. It felt like they're real tough. Do you think this track would have been better with, say, a 30-40 or something like that?
If you can handle the stress, I like longer races because I tend to settle into a groove and then I can make up positions. And with a 20-minute one, sometimes I find, you're up, you wish it kept going because I started from the pits in the first race and I was making up plenty of spots and it ends before you can get the job done. But you got to stop it somewhere. I worry that if you have a 90-minute one or something, one bad race and you don't get to go again. So.
Yeah. True, mate. Well, a bit of cracking work. Let the viewers know a little bit about Sim Race Painter. I've just posted in the chat. You put together a little website.
Yeah. Trying to make liveries and doing my head in, figuring out how the spec maps and that sort of thing work. So I made a little tool with a bit of AI help to more easily put together some paint schemes for the cars, and I just thought I'd just make it freely available. So not making money off it or anything, but if anyone wants to have a crack at it, if they're not very good at Photoshop, give it a go. It's at, what is it? simracepainter.com.
Yeah, it's just there. It's live. Just add a www to the front of that, and you'll be able to get to the website and enjoy and give Mr. Lavery some feedback if you want in Discord, and let him know what you think, and let him know how much of a cracking job he's done as well. Especially out there on the track tonight with the boys all putting in together. Unfortunately, Mr. Anderson didn't come off too crash hot with some dents down the back, but he did do us proud in the end. But mate, it's not a big list anymore. Who gets yourself and Team SW on track, buddy?
We got Warren and Brown Pools. Big thanks to those guys for always sponsoring us. We got Grim Industries, Shunt Scenery, and Phoenix Drive Development.
That's the one, legend that you are. Well, good luck for the rest of the season, mate. The battle's still on. You just got to keep it going, brother. And hopefully there'll be another title fight coming up in another 6 rounds' time.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kyle Lavery from Team SRW Motorsports taking out 3rd place tonight for the feature race. Give me a hand of applause. I need one of those fake clapping hand things going on. Good luck, mate, and speak to you soon.
Guys.
All right, mate. Who we got left? Mr. James Doyle?
It would appear so.
Would appear so. Do you want to ask him some questions and I'll pump me in at the bottom end of it all? Ladies and gentlemen, the feature race winner tonight after a fantastic run brings it home for the Koala Cartel, Mr. James Doyle. How are you, buddy?
Stressful. Years of my life have vanished after those 3 races.
Mr. Watts has got a couple of questions for you, mate. I can quite tell everyone seems to be a bit stressed tonight after that.
It was a certainly whirlwind of, I think everything happened in that race.
Yeah, like how do you even begin to mentally prepare for a week like Long Beach, especially with the super sprints, knowing that everyone's going to be full attack from the get-go?
Well, firstly, thankfully, it was a super sprint. I didn't need to use the pit lane, unlike the V8s. And like, just the rest of it is just kind of.
I just remembered what you did.
Lines and then like pray. Really, it's honestly just kind of hope that you stay out of a bit of trouble and sort of just keep it as clean as you can, which I didn't manage to do, unfortunately, tonight.
Yeah, but you bounced back nice in that 3rd race, and honestly started the night off great, getting the getting pole at a place that is not easy to qualify at whatsoever.
No, that was I think I pulled that one out of my back pocket. It was about half a second faster than anything I'd done in any other session. So yeah, it was an interesting lap. It was just really well timed behind I think Trev Mortimer I was. So just got a good toe the whole lap, really. I think really helped.
Yeah, and you kept it clean for the most part, but it looked like you did have a little bit of a dust up there with Levin coming to the checkered, and I believe race 1. Take us through what happened with that one.
Yeah, I just was. I think I got a bit keen. I was kind of sort of eyeing that. I have quite a tight line going into the last corner, I think, just from what I've sort of observed following a few people tonight. And I was kind of sort of where I was, and Brendan kind of covered it off a little bit, obviously noticing that I was there, and I kind of obviously was just following my normal line. I think he might have thought that might have been the case, and he pulled back left a little, at least I think. I probably should go back and have a look at it, but it looked to me like he pulled left a tiny bit, so my brain got a bit excited, and I think I released the pedal a little on the brake, but I have yet to look at it. But yeah, it was a little bit, I think it was just a little bit bold.
Yeah, but take us through that final lap, especially going through the back straightaway. Like, you, Levin, and Lavery were just throwing haymakers at each other, and it was incredible to watch. And the fact that you guys kept it clean too.
It felt a little bit gloves off, a little bit not, like we were all keeping a good bit of racing distance. But it definitely felt like it was kind of on for young and old. No one was sort of helping pace advantage at all. It was kind of just see if you can get out in front, get some clean air, and sort of drive away. But yeah, the few incidents, especially like the end of race 2, where we were kind of 3 wide, I kind of like blacked out a little bit there. I don't really understand what happened. I just was just there. And yeah, there was a few other moments that were kind of like that. It was just sort of put the car there and just focus on hitting my marks, trying to just make sure I don't overshoot the braking zone, especially when I was on the inside. So yeah, it was really just when you're in that scenario, just kind of just be aware that the others were there and give a little room, but definitely just try and hit the marker as tight as you can, and really just try not to give any extra room than you have to, really.
Mate, you did a cracking job. The question I've got is, where's Cooley and Cruz McVie?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with Cooley. I think
enough
he's
today, or
I think he's just having a bit of a miss tonight. He's did a bit of GT3 driving last night, and I think it was a bit of a shocker of a race for the lot of us. It was just a frustrating one. So,
okay.
so that yeah, but I'm not sure about Cruz. I think Cruz is busy, which is a shame because he's got a good bit of pace in this car.
Yeah. Well,
so,
usually you got a lot of support out on track, and you're all on your lonesome.
On my lonesome. That might be why I was up where I was, rather than trying to fend off those two. Kind of not really any team waters there on that one. Yeah, it's probably what gave me the edge tonight, I think. If anything.
I want to give you some props in your V8, mate. It's first time you've been in a V8 series with us, and you're doing extremely well, mate. Are you feeling comfortable in the car, or still getting used to it?
I'm more and more comfortable each time. I feel like the Gen 3s are definitely a car you don't ever feel comfortable in, really, or at least to what I feel like I'm going to be able to achieve in it. But I've done a sort of series elsewhere in it, and it was a bit hard to manage at the beginning, but it kind of it suits my weird driving style, we think, a little bit. Like we've kind of all sort of chatted about it, and it kind of jump in and go okay. Kind of, I think at the moment, especially with the extra 10% on the 86s, there's a lot of sort of similar characteristics that have the V8 and the 86 kind of go out of the corner, use their power to sort of not push the car wide, but like you can kind of get a little bit of extra sort of speed by sort of allowing the back wheels to get that little bit of sort of push and slip.
Get that slip angle going.
Feel a little bit more similar with this extra 10% in the 86s. So I guess they're probably, they're very, very dissimilar to each other, but I'm finding some sort of similarities that I'm sort of able to sort of apply.
That suit your style. Yeah.
I think has been working well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And you're doing extremely well in the GT3s as well. And then we're back on Sunday night for that one too. So I'm looking forward to seeing you out on track for that. Mrs. is going to kill me this week because it's going to be 4 nights a week.
I'm not signed up for this GT3s. I'm waiting for it to start back up. I considered it, but would have been like halfway through the season, I think, after Adelaide. So I thought I'll leave it. That's for Cruz and Mr. Cooley.
That's right.
To jump in on those two are doing that. And
yeah.
Liam Jensen's jumping in as well, I think, normally.
Yes, he does. He normally drives it, So 3 of them are missing tonight. I'm going to have to pull them up in the teacher's room and put them in the corner and say, right, why haven't you guys brought your homework to me?
Exactly. I really, especially LJ, like you can really Liam, just bring him aside. He's missed all 3 weeks after signing up.
Yeah.
A little frustrating. He's just, I don't know, not sure, can't be bothered.
He's just lost. Yeah, we all go through those phases where you lose a bit of love with the sim a bit. It just happens. Sometimes you need to just back off and get the love back a little bit, just like any other sport. But, mate, Mr. Doyle, cracker performance out there. Next time, please don't beat my two boys.
They're hard. They're hard to beat. They're hard to beat, mate. They make me put any effort I can in.
And who gets Mr. James Doyle and the Koala Cartel out on track, brother?
Honestly, all the boys at Koala Cartel, as always. Hayden Veld and Easy Motorcycle Spares, really. They're sort of the main ones for us. We just sort of get out there, do it every week. All just sort of. The idea is to hang out as a group for the most part, have a few nights with the boys racing. Obviously tonight didn't work out quite like that, but yeah, it's a good bit of fun between a lot of us, and they're kind of the reason we do it. A little bit of social.
Excellent, mate. Excellent. Bit of bro love is nothing wrong with that at all. Well, congratulations, mate. Good luck for the rest of the season. You got some critical points tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, James Doyle from the Koala Cartel takes out the pro top step for the feature race tonight for the Warren Brown Toyota GR86 Nationals. Thank you, James, and good luck for the rest of the season, brother.
Cheers, boys. Appreciate it.
Well, what a night that was, huh? Crikey.
Yeah, that's definitely a night none of us are going to be forgetting here. That one was wild. There isn't many ways that we haven't used to describe this that are words that I'm allowed to use on air. That's pretty much my thoughts on it.
It is. We can't use expletives on broadcast, unfortunately, but I'll tell you what, it was absolutely, there was some carnage, but when you look at that aside, there was some amazing driving from the boys out there, so much appreciated. Great job downstairs, Kobe, as usual. And Mr. Watson, thank you for your support up here and saving some of my larynx so they don't drop all the way down. I'll have to tell Mr. Kobe that my name doesn't have a H on the end of it because I keep forgetting to tell him that. But ladies and gents, thank you for your support. If you're out there and you like what you see, hit the like and subscribes and the notification button so you don't miss the racing out there. And also please support the people who support us, which is Warren and Brown Tools, for the amazing work they do. If you have time and you're in Victoria, go out to Jeff's Shed for the parts. I think it's the motor show for parts and extra whatever additives and extra bits and pieces, all the modifications and all that sort of stuff show, whatever it is. And Warren Brown are down there. They've got a stall, a massive stall down there. So go say hello and tell them you love us and you know who we are, and thank them for the support. Shunt Scenery, if you're into the flight simulation world and you want a 3D rendering, reach out to the boys down at Shunts and they'll look after you. Phoenix Driver Development for all your setups for the Gen 3, Gen 2 cars, and driver training for the teams or one-on-one. Just reach out to Laz and Leon and have a chat to those boys. And Grim Industries, if you're after some amazing furniture for your home or your man cave, reach out to Andrew Grimm and see what he can do for you. Thank you all for your support, and we'll speak to you all soon. And if you're not doing anything Sunday night, join me and Biggles for the GT3s. We're going to have another cracker out there, and it's going to be a lot of fun.